Hello, this is Tom Callos, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about our Alabama project. Every year for the last 5 years, the Ultimate Black Belt Test group has raised money for, funded, and then traveled to Greensboro, Alabama to remodel a home or build a house and tutor students and introduce them to the martial arts and to help a community in great need. It's called the Alabama Project. This year, more than 100 volunteers of the Ultimate Black Belt Test, their students and members of my association called the New Way Network, will be traveling again to Greensboro, this time to restore a significantly historically important one-room schoolhouse called a Rosenwald School. There's a link on this video that'll tell you how to get there and read about it a little bit. We're also going to be helping an elderly gentleman whose home is in a terrible state of disrepair. Because of the number of us going there, we'll be working on a number of projects. What's important about the Alabama Project is that it's about martial artists stepping out of their schools and doing work in the community. Now, this is one community. Greensboro is an important part of the civil rights movement. Martin Luther King was there. In the 1920s, two writers, or a writer and a photographer, collaborated on a famous book. It's called Let Us Now Praise Famous Men. It was about the itinerant farm families and how they lived there, right in Greensboro and Hale County. It's an important area called the Black Belt, not for its martial arts, but for the color of its soil. It's one of the poorest parts of the United States. We go there, we collaborate, we stay together, we hang out, we hang around the kitchen, we work, we get muddy, and we see our martial arts manifest itself in a very interesting way. And every person who comes to Alabama goes back to wherever they're from with a different idea about how martial arts can be used in a community to make a difference, to show people what we're really about, and to maybe counterbalance some of this, negative imagery that the UFC and such endeavors promote. The tattoos, the girls, the fighting, the violence. That is certainly not what we're about. So Alabama is like a national convention of martial artists coming together and saying something powerful and important. For the media, Alabama is a very unique project. People just don't do this kind of stuff in the martial arts. We do now. So please go to the ultimateblackbelttest.com. We need to raise funds. We need about $3 a month for 2 months from all your students. Can you convince them that this is a project for master teachers, that is the beginning of a movement in the martial arts community to do things that are outrageously indicative of what it is we stand for when we're off the mat and outside of the ring? You can reach me at tomcallos@gmail.com if you need more information. And my phone number in Hawaii is 530-903-0286. The Alabama Project. Stop, look, and listen for just a couple of minutes and see what it's about and how important it is and how unique it is, and know that you too and your family are invited down. We don't need anything when we go. We sleep on the floor in a church. We eat from the kitchen there. All the food is supplied. You go there, you bring a hammer, you bring some tools, you bring your spirit, and we do some great work, and you will make friends that last a lifetime. The Alabama Project. Check it out.